Liberty and freedom. Are they two words that mean the same? Liberty, broadly speaking, is the ability to do as one pleases. Freedom represents a lack of ability or a lack of restraint or unrestraint. Actually, freedom is the ability to speak and do what you please without restraint. We're granted certain rights under the Constitution, and among these rights are the right to be free speech, free press, freedom of assembly, and freedom of religion. And we also have the right to bear arms under our Second Amendment. But many believe that these are considered negative freedoms. They don't give us a platform in which to exercise these rights. What they do say is that the government cannot take those rights away from us, and they won't restrict us from doing these things. So while we have the right to free speech, we don't have the right to free consequence. For example, you may say what you want to your boss, but that's no guarantee that you won't be fired. You have the right to bear arms under the Second Amendment, but you don't have the right to rob a bank. Rousseau says in his Social Contract, man is everywhere in chains, yet man is born free, yet is everywhere in chains. What does he mean? What does it mean to be free, and what liberties do we have? He opened the Social Contract with the line, and he meant humans are born free, and in their natural state, they have a great deal of freedom and choice about what they do. And it was Rousseau's idea that it was madness for people to forfeit their natural freedom for a state in which they lived without freedom. And in his speech that we had to review this week, Daniel Hannan was absolutely correct when he was talking about the natural rights that Americans have. He said we do have those rights, but they're not natural liberties. We weren't born with them. They were granted to us by people who thought this is what civilization and government should be. Hannah Pitkin in her article said freedom and liberty are not twins, and they still remain disputed as to where the origins come from. Now, freedom, we have the freedom again, and we have ownership of our actions, but those actions have consequences. So are liberty and freedom the same? No. We have the freedom of choice, but we have to face the consequences of that choice. Our liberties granted us under the Declaration say we have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We're granted life by God. Is it our choice to take it away? No. We're granted the pursuit of happiness. It is our choice. That is a natural liberty that we have. We have the right to be happy. Liberty. What is liberty? We have the ability to do as we please? In some respects. But we also have laws that we have to face when we exercise that liberty.